And we're good.
The time is 1:30, ladies and gentlemen. The place is Heathlands. The date is the 23rd of April 2000.
Or 24th, as you put on the
I
file.
put 24th, Mark, I did. I was ahead of myself. I was an international time travel extraordinaire. But anyway, it's 23rd, stroke, St George's Day. You may be able to see some little animations there on screen celebrating England's painting saint, who was Palestinian. I had some, actually, Mark, I was writing them down, but I thought, no, I'll just leave them in my head because I can remember them. And now I've discovered that I can't remember facts. Apart from, apparently he was voted as our patron saint by some council of churches, and there was 3 in the running.
See what I don't understand is...
obviously,
I didn't think that churches believed in dragons.
The dogs, apparently the dragons symbolised the oppression that the early Roman church was gone under, etc., etc. But anyhow...
So he fought against the church?
No, there was people fighting against the church, and
he fought against them.
Apparently, as well, it's another little fact. There was this story about how he was like rock hard, and he was tortured and stuff, which was true. But then the church says, "No, you can't put all that in because it sounds too far fetched." Because there was tales of like he had his brains literally bashed in, and then went for a walk afterwards. That's by the by. As far as I'm concerned, if you want to celebrate it, do so. To me, tradition is just peer pressure from dead people. But there you go. So, what have we got today, ladies and gentlemen, for the kick-off? The weather is... Hang on a minute, look at this thing. But he's blowing right in the ear. He's also... Can I just tell you as well,
whispering sweet nothings to you.
He's actually oiled the hinges on the door. He's seriously... He came up purposely with something to oil the hinges so I wouldn't be able to hear him come in when he comes into trouble. Get away that from me. You're meant to be doing health and safety. Away off you go. So, the weather, fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. It's been 2 cracking drying days in a row. I'm going to get me bat suit on the line tomorrow. What else have I got? Okay, the equipment check. Let's have a look, ladies and gentlemen. Have I got my bits of paper? Yes, I have. Have we all got our pens there?
I've got a pen.
Mark and Helen?
Yep.
Got a pen. Have we got a drink of water? Stroke tea?
Certainly have.
Yes, we have. Cheers. So it's absolutely cracking there, and it's good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. I had a couple of weeks off there. Spend my time wisely, i.e. doing nothing at all.
In beer gardens.
Apart from, well, I was in one eye, I was in the pub on my birthday, Mark. It was actually quite a strange experience.
Yeah, so you're not allowed, how do you get your drinks? Are you allowed in to buy drinks?
No, you're not allowed in the pub at all, apart from the toilets. You go, you're sort of seated, you sit there, sort of thing with your group. And then somebody comes over and says, "What do you want to drink?" And then they go away, they go and bring you drinks. And then...
So was it busy? Was it queues of people trying to get set
I wouldn't say queues because it has to be pre-booked. You can't just sort of...
Right. So,
but it was a nice day as well.
So you've got to say, like, I'm having 3 pints, so I'll be like an hour and a half.
That's what we did was, it was probably between 3 and 6, the bookings, they had like a sort of slot. But it seemed to work okay, it was busy.
So can you get your drinks in advance as well?
Well, what I did was, I just, I boxed Clever Mark and I just got 3 pints. Do you know what I mean? To save the faff, the to and fro on. You know what I mean?
And your rucksack full of cans to refill them.
He should, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's just top them up. But it was good. So anyway, so things we've got going on today, ladies and gentlemen, i.e. the agenda, that's what we're going to be doing. So first out, we will have news, information and thanks.
Cool.
A couple of extra things in this one today, Mark. We've got a cracking springtime video with nice incidental music from the lovely Helen T. That's coming up. We have the art stroke activity showcase extreme to the max
with an added time lapse.
There
is, yes.
Yeah, because Helen's got a brand new rotator.
Well, it's not new.
It's not new, yes, but anyway,
she remembered she had it, got out and charged it.
Yeah, so that's okay. Can I just also say to those people at home, Mark, that it's a bit different for me because we have the lighting in the studio, but this week is a bit different because I'm looking obviously at you guys with the camera. Around the camera is what I can describe as a halo of light, and it's almost like being in a sci-fi.
Doesn't it make him look beautiful though?
Does it sort of highlights my youthful good looks and manly charm.
You can probably just see the ring around the camera.
So
that's Spiff's ring there. Just
that's my golden shiny ring, and it probably will mean that I believe that when I finish this broadcast, because I'm looking straight down the barrel, I'll probably be seeing a circle all weekend, wherever I go.
Sunspots.
Yeah. So Arkansas Activity Showcase Extreme to the max. Then we'll have the share tapes, and then a bit of coming up sorts of things that are coming up over the next week in our outputs, both here, Heathlands Live and Heathlands at Home, and all manner of things. So, Helen, how are you doing?
I'm alright, how are
Excellent.
you?
I'm not too bad at all. I'm enjoying Helen's actually wearing
Yeah,
what
I
I
was
can
going to
only...
say, if you've noticed as well, she's actually in the studio today.
We're all here.
In full
live.
effect.
Yes, the gang's back together. Helen's wearing what I can only... I'd say it's a flouncy skirt.
I am wearing a
Ladies and
fancy
gentlemen,
skirt.
the ankles are out, she's gone raj. But anyhow, that's by the by, Helen. I need to know this. Is it time for a screen peep?
Oh, one of
When he
these.
spins the button. So, Helen, who the hell have we got and what the hell are the ones?
So, first in this afternoon is Mr. Matthew Beattie.
Matthew Beattie, I hope you're enjoying Appendix.
I went across to look at my
Oh,
feed as well on the screen there.
yeah.
And my Facebook page says we can't play your video and there's nothing on the screen. So I hope people are watching it.
Well, there
when they
must
can't
be
see
if
it.
they're
Well, I've got it live.
commenting. If they're
Yep,
commenting.
They're in.
So Facebook's having a bit of a...
It does. It's not a perfect platform. It's not a perfect
No.
platform. So nice one, Matthew. I'm going to talk a little bit about you later.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, we have Miss Sarah Farmer saying hello to
Hello,
Spiff.
Sarah.
How you doing?
Anthony is in with hello, Helen, Spiff and Mark. What
Hello.
have you had for your lunch?
Oh, and
First in, well done, Anthony.
Do you know what? I was watching in when I was off work, ladies and gentlemen, and that was my main focus. Like, who's he going to be? Who's he going to be? And in my mind's eye, I can see either Anthony or Alan fuming.
Yeah.
Johnny. Because I got it.
It was
lunch,
Anthony, it's
okay.
2 weeks running for Anthony, I think.
Is it? Aye, yeah. He's maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to think if he's up to his, connection speed, so he's getting that microsecond.
Maybe he has.
Helen, what did you have for your lunch?
I had, again, an egg mayonnaise sandwich.
Aye, Alan's been having a couple of these egg mayonnaise sandwiches. He was actually in a brioche roll. And from a bit of a distance, it looks like a really nice cream cake.
It was a brioche hot dog bun.
It is like a
You
brioche.
get a
hot
shock
dog.
when you bit into
Yeah.
it.
Oh, but I mean, either way, it's nice egg sardine or cream bun. Mark, what did you have for your lunch?
Well, I had some bits of fudge that Helen made
Oh, yes, I've very nice.
and a little bit of cake that Maria made.
We do all right
The
here,
fudge
don't
is
we?
just behind me, and I will just
We
go
do
like
all right.
this.
So I'm having a bit of a
Nice.
sugar rush
Maria,
now.
last night,
Aye.
God bless her, and well done and thank you, made this wonderful
Lovely.
millionaire
Lovely.
shortbread, but it's gluten free.
Aye.
So yeah,
Not
Very
that
good.
that, and alters anything of the loveliness and stuff. But yeah, I've got a bit. I've got a slice in the fridge over there in the purple bubble. So hands off in the purple bubble. I want to see it when I get back.
You've told people it's there now.
I
Yep.
haven't. That's a nightmare. Anyway, yeah. What was going? Lunches. Yeah, I had. What did I do? I had a sandwich, mayonnaise, sliced corned beef, hand sliced. Nobody sliced out a packet. Smell like
What, with your hand?
with my actual hand. It's a corned beef utensil or utensil. I also had some very finely chopped white onion, some sliced tomato, quite thinly sliced.
Nice.
And each of bits of the tomato, I put one little drop of, because I'm such a perfectionist, one little drop of Worcestershire sauce and some white pepper. So that was my lunch, and I'll be having my cake afterwards. So
And then
cheers there.
Rennie's
man.
for your dessert later on.
yeah.
Exactly, I'm turned up. And I'm having a Chinese tonight, can you believe that?
Now, funnily enough, you should be saying
Oh.
that because
Oh,
next one
Who is it?
is hello Spiff, Mark and Helen. What are you having
Who's
for
this
your
from?
dinner? From Alan.
Alan!
Well,
Alan's-
you want the second one?
Maybe they've like sort of, I don't know, worked out. It's like a natural pecking order. The Ant does what you had for your
Lunch.
for your lunch and what you haven't. Do you know what I mean?
And Alan does the dinner.
Yeah,
So they're both winners.
Yeah. So hopefully it looks like Alan. I'll be having a Chinese. What's that? Yes, Abahini saying what Chinese you getting, Spiff? I'll tell you. It will be salt and pepper chicken balls, chicken fried rice, and barbecue sauce. Also with that, because you spend a certain amount, they'll hoy in a big bag of prawn crackers and 12 mini spring rolls.
Which Chinese do you go to,
Lucky
Spiff?
there, coulda.
So, barbecue sauce from a Chinese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, I have that with it. It's nice. So that's my hopeful meal tonight. What about yourselves?
We were actually, funnily enough, discussing
Yeah,
getting a
I
takeaway.
was trying to preempt the questions coming, so I was like telling what we're having tonight. Is it a payday takeaway?
It could be
I think
Chinese.
it might be a Chinese.
It could be, but I don't think we've been paid yet, so maybe not.
He'll come in. Oh, isn't it? So yeah, that's what we're having. So thanks for that. Hello.
Yeah, so Jackie is saying hello from Andrew, Robin and Maria in the green bubble.
Hello,
Right.
Green Bubble.
Hello, green bubble. And then we've got hi from Michael Aiken.
Hello there, Michael Aiken.
Michael.
More on you later.
Watching you like a hawk. And then hi Heathlands from Paul. Hi Paul.
Hello, Paul. How are you doing, Paul? Good to hear from you.
And Anthony finally is saying, did you get your birthday card, Spiff?
Yes, I did. I was again going to mention that, but I'll do it now. Yeah, so big thank you, actually, by the way, Anthony Ruddy, because he was off on that. There was a card sent here that Cheryl picked up and took home for us, and that. So thanks very much for that card, Anthony. No, so sorry, go on.
He was on the, I think it was a Dancing to Heal, and he was asking for your address and that. So he's probably better off sending it to you.
Aye, yeah, no, but cool. No, cheers for that, and also the guys that put together. I think Brian drew a card and that, so much appreciated. Nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, cheers.
Did you get bunches of flowers like a certain someone did?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I think Jackie got 2 bunches of flowers, one off Ryan and one off John.
That's too many. That's too many flowers. And they attract bees and wasps. But yeah, is that it for now then?
That is it for now.
Cool. Okay, so moving on to the news, ladies and gentlemen. As sort of kind of touched on before, we're starting to welcome more and more people back.
Yeah.
So a big, massive welcome back for these 3 people in a one-air.
Yep.
All on Monday.
All on the same day.
All on Monday. It was mayhem. That was good. So welcome back to Michael Aiken, and we also got back. So Michael's doing a couple of days away. He's doing Mondays, Wednesdays. We've got Connor. Good to see him. He's looking well, and he's coming back on Monday, Tuesday. And me main man. Oh, you didn't me, man.
I was just noticing back. I was getting a lot of glare off your glasses, so I thought I'd
will
it slightly.
That. Well, what I could do actually, I could take these, which I like to call my Havana Deeks glasses off,
Right.
and put what I like to call my sunshine spectacles on.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's even worse, isn't it? It's more reflective. Yeah, so really good to have my main man, Mr. Matthew Beatty, back. So we were spending a bit of time on.
So what did he get up to? Was he looking at fly paths?
We were looking at a thing called webcam taxi. And first off, with a thirsty seat.
That sounds like a pay-per-view service.
It does, doesn't it? You know what I mean? But no, it's like sort of taxiways for airports and stuff.
Right.
But we've also got some projects going on, Mark. We're going to start making, hopefully on Monday, if Mike remembers to bring them in, Mike, but I might get one on the weekend, some Airfix model kits. And
See, they do Airfix kind of like Lego kits now?
sets now.
Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
Eva's got one, hasn't
But
she?
we're going to start off quite nice and simple. You know what I mean? Just little starter kits and that, and just say, we're going to start a little project.
Oh,
that we're
now
doing.
then.
So by the end of the year, you'll be doing battleships.
Too right. I want to do the lunar lander.
I've got an Airfix that I haven't made at home. I've got a Spitfire. I might fetch
Bring
that
it in
in.
if you want.
I'm sure that's a Lego one.
No, I got the Lego one for Eva, and I got a proper Airfix
what did
one
Eva
for
get
me.
then?
What?
What did Eva get?
A Spitfire.
Oh, right.
We both got a Spitfire, but mine's a proper build it yourself, and Eva's was a Lego build it yourself.
Anyway, so that's well done that. So I saw people starting to trickle back on that. Do you know what I mean? It's all good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, big happy birthday to our very own Jackie. It was her birthday yesterday. She did all right, and she demanded that people wear sort of flouncy pink stuff or whatever.
And
Luckily, I'm not in on the Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't know, so sorry.
I didn't have to get my pink outfit on. So a big happy birthday to her, and a happy birthday coming up on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, to our very own Abby Atkinson. Have a very good birthday. I think I saw her before, Mark. I think she's getting a Chinese for her birthday.
Chinese all right.
Nice.
All right,
So that means it's going to be like 2 or 3 hours delivery time tonight. Everyone's thinking the same thing.
I think she's actually getting it on Sunday, so we're golden. There. So yeah, happy birthday to you guys. Right then, okay, sort of breaking news in a way. Those of you who remember from, I was going to say last year, but now it's actually probably the year before. As part of the stuff, it's not really exactly Heathlands. It's, how can I put it? It's like an offshoot, if you will, from Heathlands. There's a thing called Better Together that some of you guys went to up at Harrowby Community Centre. Well, ladies and gentlemen, can reveal today that we've had having our first sessions today. So in the morning, that's at Harrowby Community Centre.
Yeah.
The afternoon in Penrith.
Penrith.
The lovely Miss Helen took there with some of the guys yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
Made some lovely cakes go down, because the sort of thing is, it's exercise then cake or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep
Which
fit and cake.
Keep fit and cake, which is a bit like sort of going to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, then having a pint afterwards. But, whatever floats the boat.
Feeling good about what you do.
If that's what the people want, ladies and gentlemen, that's what the people give. get sorry. So
it's a bit dangerous, really, because you've just done the exercise. You think, I can have 2 pieces of cake. I've just done
well,
exercise.
yeah, you should do. Maybe way before. No, I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
But I mean,
work out how many
about,
calories are in the piece of cake. And how
it's
much you're going
about
to work
people getting together. Sort of hard to reach groups and stuff. People are maybe a bit sort of isolated. Nothing to do with the pandemic. Just naturally isolated. Maybe no family stuff like this. So it's all good. And if you get cake out of it, fantastic. And again, as Alan mentioned before, Maria knocked some stuff up for that. So that's going. We've got our very own cultural ambassador and cultural champion, Mr. Brian Jefferson, out there today.
Yes.
So he's enjoying that, and maybe in the future there's going to be a few things on different days, I think, and we'll be getting some of our guys down to that too. So we'll start to very slowly, very small groups, ladies and gentlemen, try to sort of creep out a bit, testing the waters, toes in the water of this new society that we've forged for ourselves. So that's all cracking. What else have I got with that? I've done that bit. As always, thank you to every single staff member and volunteer that works for Heathlands, both on site and at home. It's a tireless task, ladies and gentlemen. I believe it will be a new, what do you call it then? The activity pack next week?
Yes, next week.
Yeah. Now, I was working
It's
it back.
So this one covers a special day.
A special day. Special day.
May the 4th.
Oh, May the 4th be with you, ladies and gentlemen. Now then, I was trying to check back on our history, Mark, to see when all this malarkey started. Now, the first ever live broadcast that I did from my luxury penthouse apartment, deepest, darkest Harrowby, with its extensive grounds, was May the 1st.
May the 1st.
Yeah, so it's like a year ago, this week tomorrow or whatever.
So these broadcasts.
And then I was talking about in that broadcast the fact that we were trying a new and exciting thing, which was sending out activity packs and DVDs, and they'd already gone out by the time I'd done that broadcast on the Friday. So yeah, we'll be coming.
It's about a year now.
Definitely a year. It's so strange. Just me on my little couch, just staring, absolutely terrified. Do you know what I mean?
It's a camera.
Yeah. So we've gone a long way, guys, and it's everybody's credit who works on all the stuff and creates all the content for us.
As we said on Wednesday, the evening stuff, or we said last week as well, the evening stuff stops at the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
But the daytime
apart
stuff.
from the reading group.
Apart from the reading group, that's a separate group.
Yeah.
The daytime stuff carries on the way it is till May the 21st.
Yeah.
And then we're in talks with everyone on site to try and keep things going and moving on.
Definitely.
So it could become a permanent feature, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, things will change in the future. There's Mark's phone going off right on cue. The only man, he'll go to everybody, make sure your phone's on silent, just put it on silent and stuff. So there will be things, there might be little changes, little alterations in what we do, but what we like to pride ourselves on is being dynamic, and that means bit changeable. So however we think what is best, what you guys actually want, we'll find out a delivery system for that. Alter formats, change little things, tweaks there and again. But I think regardless of anything, Mark, it's just a personal sort of view. I think it's something that should carry on to an extent or in some form as a normal, even if in the future we just do, it's not necessarily like what we're doing now, just like, if we have most people back, just a little sort of video of like this week at Heathlands, little things,
Well, I've written a few ideas down of what things can do and how it can work. So,
that's all for future. But once again, thanks to all the staff who's tirelessly worked, again, doing the actual support, working behind the scenes, putting together stuff, all throughout, ladies and gentlemen, all throughout from day one of the pandemic. We never closed. So a big thank you to that. I was just going to actually mention that to Mark, but we've just sort of touched it. Just about the schedule info. The things might be changing.
Yeah, a couple of things changed. Like, obviously, with Better Together starting, Nick's not able to do his exercise on a Friday.
But we're getting vintage
so we're now
exercise.
showing classic. Mystery ones. So I'll randomly choose one and put it up. I'm in talks with someone else to possibly take over another exercise slot, but we'll see how that goes.
T-shirts have been ordered.
T-shirts?
Yes.
For?
The person you're talking to about taking over wants to wear some Heathlands at home, Heathlands branded T-shirts. But while they do the session, which I think is a lovely idea.
We're talking about corporate image here.
Yeah, we are.
We're on message all the way, ladies and gentlemen. So that's great, yeah. So I think that's about it for the news for now.
Yep.
So with that sort of out the way, shall we go to another Green Pea? Helen, who got what the hell the one?
Okay, so moving on from where we were, Sarah was in saying, I'm having a takeaway for my tea tonight.
Takeaways are on.
What are you getting, Sarah? That's important.
It is. Deets. We need deets.
We need deets. So, yeah, it seems like it's everybody's takeaway night tonight.
We've gone Raj. It's a bit of summer.
It is.
That's it. We've gone Raj.
We had our first barbecue the other day.
Oh, it was delicious.
Nice.
Barbecued gammon steak.
You live like
We've had
kings.
two.
Live
Lovely.
like kings.
Anyway, moving on from food and scram. Heather's in.
Hello, Heather.
Hello, Heather.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
All the way from
Bienvenue.
Penrith.
Paul is saying he's hoping to come back soon.
Spot on,
Excellent.
As he's the other main man.
He is.
There you go. It will be lovely to have everybody back.
He will.
Jeanette is saying hello and good afternoon from Fisher Towers.
Hello, Jeanette.
Hello, Jeanette.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you, it's not Aberdeenshire, the thing is, but it's a cheeky wig. It's this.
Oh, look at this, Jeanette. Oh, what's this?
Hello? I don't know. What is
Oh,
it?
it's a mystery box.
Oh, Jeanette, what's that?
Something inside.
She might have.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey.
Currently setting it up and working out things.
I'm
And
just going to go off tangent there a bit. There's some boxes being delivered at the front door and I'm dying to know what's in them.
I know.
Because it just says user agnostic.
I know.
I know as well.
Are you going to let us in?
It's not that fun.
Some of the things in there are for you,
Are they?
Some of them for me, some of them for Mark.
and you put them up your nose. And
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, boring. It's the PCR test.
User agnostic. Okay, right, okay. Yeah, so, next one.
There we go.
Jeanette,
Heather's saying on Monday it's Alien Day.
Is it?
There
National
we go.
Alien Day.
National Alien Day.
What do we have to do for that then?
spot a UFO.
Aye. Or shoot one down.
Oh,
Start
yeah.
intergalactic war.
I think we need, you know, the time lapses I've started doing.
Aye.
I think I'm going to have to slip a random UFO in just for the fun of it now.
Aye. No, man, if you're on YouTube and conspiracy sites, do you know what I mean? The big camping out and that, you fight. I'm not prepared to come into that on Monday morning.
Fair enough. Maria is saying hello everyone from Mark, Abby,
Hello.
Emma, Paula and her cheeky self from the Purple Bubble.
Excellent.
Hello.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Tell you something, it's been a lovely morning in there. Cake, there's been,
Jammy
manner of
Dodgers,
things.
when I came across before.
You are?
You had Dammy Dodgers.
I did have Jammy Dodgers. Dammy Dodgers?
Dammy Dodgers. Jammy
It sounds
Dodgers.
like a Polish dancer.
Jeanette is saying,
Yes.
why are you all wearing radioactivity detector badges?
It's basically
Oh,
because, tell you what it is, Jeanette, because I'm that hot. I can damage people. This basically it's the microphone, it's a radio mic.
Yep. So there you
Yeah.
go.
There you go. That's a little break.
Works over the 2.4 gigahertz frequency.
2.4. Not 2.3, not 2.5.
No,
2.4.
2.4.
She's also saying, hooray for May the 4th be with you, because
Exactly.
that's the day that
It is.
she returns.
It is.
Her righteous return, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
So it'd be good to see you back, Jeanette. Seriously.
And we'll all be put back in shape and back
That's
in
it too,
order.
right.
Yep.
I, for one, need taken in hand.
And finally, that the barrier that they put on your door will get some use.
Oh, why? The, like
Yeah,
the
it's
bar.
been there
little
for a
bar.
good 6 months
Aye.
now.
It is, it's like you want to stand there just with a pint, huh? Right. Hello. Hello, Jack.
Well, she does keep the alcohol in that room.
Oh, that's very true.
It is.
Yeah, she could do like
Shots at lunch.
shots. Here's me quid. Got a voucher too for
Oh
one.
dear.
Aye.
Okay.
It's been a long year.
It has. Moving on.
Aye.
Jeanette's saying exciting. I'm presuming that's in reference to the box with the
Aye,
HB
aye.
logo on it.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Alan's saying book club was good.
Excellent, good.
Excellent.
Good to hear. Nice
What
to have
are you
the
doing? Diary of a
feedback.
Chav or something?
Diary of a
is it?
Chav. Yes.
They were just finishing off the Adrian Mole
Aye.
one, and now they're on to Diary of a
Talking about the
Chav.
diaries.
Anthony's saying he's been helping Annette with her exercise.
Tai Chi.
Her Tai Chi.
Yeah,
Ways of the
fantastic.
ninja are many.
I don't know if people
is
have
Kath
spotted.
Mason still giving that a pop or not?
I don't know if people have spotted, but the one on Tuesday had Mark, if people remember
Oh,
Mark,
you say.
Yeah.
which is Annette's partner, and he
Right.
used to come do stuff at Heathlands with
Oh,
music
great,
and
great
video
to
with us.
see you, right.
And the week before was Mrs. Kath Mason.
That's
Was?
right, aye. That's right, aye.
So she's getting mystery guests on her. Who could it be next week?
Could be
Well,
it.
Nobody knows.
Bloke she sees walking past.
There's
You
lots
come
of
here!
pizza.
We do exercise now!
She would
She
absolutely
would,
drag
and
someone off
and
the street and it would work.
To do, it'd be frozen Spiff.
It would.
We
It
will
would.
relax!
And it would be brilliant. So, Mike Harrington is saying hello to us
all.
all.
Right, Mike.
All right, Mike. How are you getting on, Heather's saying,
Yes,
the cake's been tempting this week.
Yes.
And she's just realised it's 14 years this month since we moved to Heathlands. Is it 14 years?
I think 14.
2007 was it? I didn't come here till 2010. I'm a Johnny come lately.
Well, we actually had the farm just before Christmas, I think, but we didn't actually move on to site
till April.
I've seen the photos of both Joseph Lawson and what do you call him?
They need to be buried in the deepest vaults.
On diggers and stuff.
With hard hats.
No hard hats, not a care in the world.
It was a different time.
It was a different time, different world, ladies and gentlemen. Different world.
So, well remembered, Heather, thank you.
Sure.
And Jeanette finally is saying, I'll bring the shots in.
I think you should. I think we've still got a bottle of rum, haven't we?
What, from Christmas?
Aye.
I don't know.
Aye.
Well, there's a bottle of rum downstairs, I think, but rum shots aren't the best.
You need a rennie with them before, during and after. I've learnt my lesson.
So, they're the screen peeps for now.
Okay, so again, it's brilliant you all get in touch with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is the whole point, is interactivity. As entertaining as it would be, us just chunting on and droning on. The feedback we'll get from you is what keeps the ship. Imagine we're a ship, right, with a big old sail. You are the wind. How's that for a metaphor? I'm proud of that. Write that down. Put that on an inspirational poster.
You are our wind.
Right then, so as promised, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a couple of little sort of extra things for you today. Now, before we show this, do you want to give us a bit of background? It's a springtime film.
This one.
Miss Tuck's sort of kicked about with. Do you want to give us a little bit before we show it, just what it's all about?
Yeah, so over the Easter holidays, I was obviously still working from home and I was still partially furloughed as well.
You were?
And obviously we had Eva at home because she was off from school. So a couple of days we went out and about and we went looking for wildlife and looking for signs of spring.
Aye.
And we also had the great fortune of going up to a friend's farm who lives up Castle Carrick. To go and see the lambs. So I've put together a little short video of the different things that we've seen out and about and some of the photographs of the lambing shed.
Lambs, cute and tasty. Okay, so with that, let's have a look at them. Cheers.
Let's go.
Absolutely fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what I found that relaxing and exciting at the same time, because it was so nice to see all the lovely signs of spring and rebirth. Here's a little fact for you. I was having a crack with Cheryl at the weekend. You know, you get have these random conversations about what you do if you won like 10 million quid. Do you know what I'd be? I'd be a spring chaser. And I've four
Spring chaser?
Spring chaser. And I've houses, a couple of houses, 2, 3, well, 4 after me, wouldn't it? Around the world. And just, I'd go from one spring to another spring. Do you know what I mean? Like move around the world sort of thing. I suppose two's on it. You can only do two. I know you can do four. Can you?
Do you know what the speed of spring is?
About, I'd say faster than a train, but slower than a speeding extinction level event meteor.
No, what the speed of spring means is if you look at the progression of everything warming up, if you go from the south to the north, it's about 2 miles an hour.
I suppose I could manage that.
So if you were to like have a line of daffodils going from the bottom of the country right the way up to the top, it would be 2 miles an hour as the daps opened up.
Yeah, but I'd do it all over the planet. I just like spring. I'd do seasons that I like, if you like that sort of thing. But yeah, so I'd be spring chaser, ladies and gentlemen. But that was absolutely fantastic bit of video there. I liked looking at the hairs. I don't even do enough for hairs. It's like crap. But yeah, the hair's national.
I am just going to have to put a cheeky comment screen peep in here because Jackie's commented saying Andrew over in Green Bubble has said, "Is anyone feeling sheepish?"
Oh, Andrew, Mr. B,
and
I salute you, sir.
And he's giggling away to himself, and his hair is popping mad.
Hey,
on form, sir.
I don't know what's happened to this place, but we're coming in with comedy. I say comedy gold. We're coming in with comedy. It's great.
Yeah, trying.
And another little bit of spring news. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, but I live in a luxury penthouse apartment in deepest, darkest old Abbey with extensive grounds. Now, within my extensive grounds, there's actually there's trees and that. And in one of the trees, there's a pigeon nesting, like on its eggs and all that malarkey. And it just stares at you. Do you know what I mean? Because it's trying to I can't move, but I'm a bit scared, so it just looks at you beadily like that.
Keeps
and
an eye
move around it. But
I'll abandon my kids if you get too close.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But aye, so that's cushy. So that's absolutely brilliant. So after that little film, I think we should do a little recap of what we've done on site this past week. It's massive stuff here, but we'll talk about it in this week's art/activity showcase extreme to the max. So this, ladies and gentlemen, as we know today, is St George's Day. This is a double whammy. One's from Joy and one's from Abbey, and they're making Dragon's Heads. And
one's got its eyes open, one's at the edge.
Exactly, you can say they've got the sort of the fire, like that, fire tongues and egg boxes for heeds is the correct term now. So well done to those two. This is it was brilliant. Just snapped this morning. There's lots of stuff on that.
Yeah,
you may have to zoom in and stuff at home. It's something by Abbey. It's kind of a collage and bits and bobs of spring and stuff. There's a lot of butterfly action there, which I'm enjoying a lot. Absolutely brilliant work, Abbey. Well done, well done. This one, I love it.
It actually looks like it's standing up on the page.
It does.
Because the table's the same colour and the background, it looks like
it does look sort of like this is an Emma Farrell creation. And again, we've discussed this all the time. You know, he was done them stuff. These little sticker books.
Yeah, she loves them.
But it really looks really. I'm going to come in with it. It looks really striking.
Ooh. Brian,
there you go.
Brian, you can mark him up for that one.
Well done, Emma. Brilliant. This is some sort of outside.
It's the Earth Day and the flags in the windows.
So that's again for Earth Day.
Too much reflection to get a good shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
So that was just a nice morning. So I thought I'd get a shot of this guy.
Isn't it?
Often you see things nice.
Absolutely cracking drawing. Hello, who's this?
Well, I thought he looked like Mr. Majika. So
Mr. Bordich, who's now the second king of comedy after his jokes about hares and stuff and whatnots and sheep. So there's Mr. Andrew Bordich. It looks like he's been censored. That's where.
Oh, I can't show you. His blush is showing it.
We'll get taken off the air. So yeah, we have this sort of. I think the skeleton was originally put up, obviously, for sort of Halloween last year, and we've decorated it so it's had Santa.
It's like he's trying to wave with one of his foot as well.
But it's going to dash towards you. So yeah, again, it just looks like it's been censored, doesn't it? With Daisy. The massive luxury fireplace.
Yeah, it's looking good.
We've got in there, and there should be a couple of.
It's been bricked up. It's like an old house. It
has. It's formed hard times, but lovely work that, like. So it's a little close up of the stuff above it. So we've got a combination there of stuff.
Is that a spoon dragon?
I think it could be a spoon dragon. You're well spotted, Mark, and stuff.
So that's in the snot bubble.
Aye, so I have stuff for Earth Day and St George's knocking about. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Mark Greener. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned before, I think I mentioned it briefly on Wednesday on the bingo. Mr. Brian Jefferson Esquire, now our cultural attaché to Harrowby and Penrith, comes out what can only be described as the worst jokes ever, ladies and gentlemen. Some impaired little sense in reality, almost died at his stroke surrealist. So in the purple bubble where Brian comes, we have a punishment system for the grown worthiness of his jokes. Mark's up in it by creating a rhythm stick, which he's going to gently tap Brian with him to remind him to knock it on the head. But it's all in good.
So is the Stripes level of badness of the jokes?
I think
if it's really bad, you get the tip.
It's a crapometer, someone I think.
Yeah.
But no, it's just a nicely decorated rhythm stick. So thanks to Mark Green.
As you can see by
we
his
don't
tape,
condone the use of physical violence, torture, or any other prescribed methods.
I was going to say, as you can see by his table as well, he's going for a bit of a green theme with his project.
Yes, aye. He had the glue gun it a lot. This would have been this morning. That's Lara and Donna. The mix
like in a beautiful piece. It looks like kind of.
They've been doing fabric collage, haven't they?
Aye. So the old collage. That's in the so the back half, if you will, of the purple bubble. So that was this morning. Look at that. That's
another nice sight photo with some blossom. I mean, that pear tree is going to give out some pears this year like that.
My pear tree, it's going to imagine with blossom. I've never seen it as blossomery yet.
It's a year for pears, I think.
Yeah. And you can't beat a lovely pear, Mark.
Can't.
You know? Now then, this is Sean went out with Jamie, and I think maybe Jacob the other day. I'm not quite sure when it was. But they discovered a cat.
Yeah. Very friendly cat.
It's a very friendly cat. So there's a couple of shots of that, I think. There we go. Look at him just strutting his stuff. But nice one. I like cats.
I wonder where that path is.
I don't know, I'll have to ask Sean. Because I went the one off site, like.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they went, Mark. Joy brought in and painted a couple of little sort of decorative
very well painted
bird boxes, so she's hung them up there. As you can see there, we've got like a little bird feeder.
You have to hang them in a certain direction, don't you?
I think it's more sort of decoration-y thing, that, to be honest with you. But I say it's really cool, like outside the purple bubble, what you probably remember as the art bubble, we put up like a couple of little bird feeders, and it's just really nice, just sort of, you can sort of go to a little daydream, just looking and seeing all the little birds feeding and that. So, nice one, Joy, for that. Here we go, look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Rebecca, she's back.
Look, Rebecca. Now, apparently, Rebecca's, she's got an extra day now, and apparently Cheryl was saying that, Rebecca said, I want to do something. She goes, do you want to do the washing up? Yes, please. And she was there at the shop, but she does look like she's been caught up to no good.
Yeah. Why are you taking a photograph of her?
But so well done, Rebecca. Thank you very much for doing the washing up.
And
she actually did a proper cracking job, do you know what I mean?
Excellent.
Like, so she really enjoys it as well. So
I mean, there's always plenty of cleaning and tidying up jobs to do, so if anyone else wants to volunteer,
of course, yeah. You can be smart and favourite by the gods of your choice. This is, I think, a Robin Francis creation, I do believe. Now,
yes.
Again, it's one of these things, we've had to change, people have had to change, we've all had to change certain way we do things during lockdown and coming out of lockdown, this, that and the other. But on the positive side, some people are getting a chance to try things that they've never tried before or wouldn't have even thought about doing. And this goes well for Robin.
He's done a really good job at the pot with the direction of the stitches.
He's very, very meticulous. He takes his time, he's patient on that. So it's good to see people try new things, maybe out of adversity, but he's really good. He's really good. It's well done.
Oh.
Now then, each week, ladies and gentlemen, as part of our ongoing and never-ending efforts to keep one another safe, both as a staff team and for the people who attend Heathlands, we take a weekly COVID test, don't we, Mark?
We do.
Yep,
on
we
Wednesday
do.
and Thursday. Now, they have to be posted off, sent away, and we get our results sent back. Well, we get the text.
Usually within like 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, even though he's got his eyes on the prize of a background sort of play area,
he's looking at that.
But he's posting our tests off.
See, I was trying to work out where this is. Is that Rockcliffe?
I don't know. It must be. Yes, it must be.
It
That's
is.
one of the priority ones.
It is Rockcliffe, and I can tell you exactly where it is. That's outside the school.
Aye.
That's the playground in the school.
Well, that's why.
But I think Jacob really wanted to have a go on all that stuff. But Jacob, thank you very much.
Thank you
for helping to keep us safe by sending off our tests. Well done. Excellent. Now then, the man, the magic music, Mr. Brian Jefferson Esquire. Now, at the moment, we have on placement I don't know what you call it, student, volunteer, whatever, placement.
Yeah.
The lovely Kaylee. Now, she's been here for a few weeks, but I've only just met her this week. But with being off, absolutely corker worker.
Yeah, good lass.
And she's been doing.
See, what I noticed as well is Brian's not worn anything Carlisle United for at least a year.
No.
And then she turns up and like every single day has got a hat, a jumper, t-shirt.
Well, there's a story behind that. But
Okay,
so himself and Kaylee, I worked on over the past couple of weeks when I've been away, doing a sort of, you can't really see it there, I should have really done it close, but it's like sort of the history of Carlisle United, some little facts, figures, and Kaylee's been really, really good and patient working with Brian. So, on Wednesday, there's obviously Kaylee there, and there's Brian, and it's one of sort of, if you like, I think Kaylee's sort of tutors and that came up. They're taking that down to Carlisle United. That's going to be put up on their notice board, and in return, as a thank you, they gave Brian that lovely Carlisle United top, brand new.
So he's got a new one now.
Aye. So well done to everybody on that picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really good.
It is, and so Kaylee's actually down with Brian at the moment at the old Better-togethers and that. I thought I'd give it a little chance of going off site and seeing a couple of other things.
That looks like Brian with a fresh haircut there as well.
Aye, he has. He's gone doing there. It's not as far to the bone as me, Mark.
But you can see his lighter patches where there used to be hair.
Yeah. The ghosts of hairstyles past. So well done, guys.
So we have now,
Yeah.
after that, a time lapse.
Oh, the time lapse. Okay.
Helen this
So
afternoon.
let's have a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hello. We've got, there's been a bit of an erection at the back, Mark.
Yep.
Where, was it a nice day? We've put up a bigger tent. Not a bigger tent, ladies and gentlemen. A Mount Ossity area.
So, yeah, the courtyard, I think you could describe it as, in between all the bubbles, is a proper sun trap.
I call it the quad. If you just keep watching this, you might see me and Mike.
No, it's only every 5 seconds.
Oh, no,
so
I think I missed you.
No, I think you missed us. We just went up and did a little.
That's you there. That little shot there. Was you.
So big. Andrew was helping Mr. Dias and stuff. So just getting that out.
I think that is the end of the gallery for today.
That is absolutely fantastic. A massive thank you for all the work you do on site, at home, etc., etc. It really, do you know what? Again, I'm keeping quite much as a recap over the past year. The quality, the standard, the proliferation amount, if you will, of the artwork and creative stuff that you guys do on site and at home is absolutely mind blowing.
Very impressive.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
May it continue as well.
Yeah, I mean it's maybe Simpsons, whatever. It's just sort of made people more creative, if you will. And it's a credit to yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. I salute you. Right then, so Mark and Miss Helen, so have we got any green peeps?
I don't know. Have we?
Who the hell got what the hell do we want?
We've only got 1 or 2 comments. There was Heather saying that they're still reading Adrian Mole. They've got 11 pages left to go, so nearly finished. And she's asking what photographs of Joseph Lawson are you thinking about? She can remember something.
Basically, it was back in the day, and I can remember it was just sort of pottering about with a spade.
Yeah.
There's ones of David Knight and a digger.
There was about 4 of them. There's all of them round a JCB.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then there's Joseph driving a dumper truck or a little tractor. Oh no, it was a little digger, tiny digger.
What could possibly go wrong?
So I was actually there when these were done. It was actually a lot safer than it looks.
Yeah, it just looks like.
The thing is, Heather's saying she remembers maybe one where Joseph was topless.
Well, Heather, that's the sort of thing you would remember. However, I have no recollection of that event.
There was Joseph, Ben, and Tony Mason.
Yes.
All doing like kind of a catalogue pose.
That was it.
I'm glad I
wasn't allowed to keep that one. the manager at the time told us it wasn't suitable for photos like that.
But Emma remembers it.
There you go.
So it's such a
burnt into her mind.
I'm glad it's see when it's burned onto the backs of your retinas, that one. Well, there you go, Heather.
There we go. So Anthony was asking something to do with Helen and Nick. Can you tell me, please? But I don't exactly know what you're asking
Tell you what.
for, Anthony.
Helen and Nick, they're doing all right.
They're doing well.
Been in work this week, both of them.
Aye.
Yeah.
Push back.
And you'll see Helen tonight on the art.
You will.
You will.
Is
More
that at 4 p.m?
and none.
5 p.m.
Anthony is asking if Spiff will be calling.
I tried to call you before. Tried to ring you. No answer there, Paul.
Oh, sorry.
See what it is?
It's been ships in the night.
He ghosted you, and now he's trying to make up for it by saying, "Oh, you're going to call us today."
No, I've got no point with a shout. I'm certain about that. But yeah, no, I tried to phone you, mate, and it rang. I know you've got your mobile, but I prefer to ring your house phone so I could speak to both you and your sister.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair, and your mum for that matter. You know.
So there you go.
Well, I'll give you another crack next week, but I tried. It was maybe a bit later than normal. It was after 12 because there was something I had to do with this morning, so I couldn't do it at the normal time. But I'll give you a ring next week, mate.
Anthony, the cake photograph that will go up next week.
Cake photograph?
Apparently there's a cake photograph.
No, I haven't had it today.
We shall have a look.
I'll have another look because I had a
your...
spy this morning for.
Yep.
There was one, but it was from something like the 13th of April.
Yeah, they had 2 last week.
Aye, so it was
aye.
So it's maybe went up last week, mate.
Yeah.
There was nothing that was sent this week. The past sort of 7 days.
And then
that I could
finally, Alan is saying, why for send various?
Why for send various? Nah, can't get that one.
Sure that one.
Why?
I think we've lost the context.
Yeah.
I do apologise, Alan.
Are you talking about something about 4 o'clock today, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
Could be.
Could be out.
It's maybe with the exercise thing as well, with Nick changing.
Oh, yeah. Because we have sort of changed the things slightly. Because obviously, we've got staff people back, we've got different things going on, and we do have to change some of the times of our live content to accommodate that.
Yeah, because previous to this, people were
free, basically.
Furloughed, but working a few hours here and there as and when they wanted. But now we've got loads of people coming back. People have to go back to their old jobs and all time, and we're just trying to fit things in and around what people can do.
Exactly. As ever, we do our best, adapt to situations fluidically and dynamically, ladies and gentlemen. Right then, so I'll leave that there, and I'll go on to the shout. It's not many this week, but I did speak to the house of Mr. David Edwards. Sammy, they seem to be doing all right. Obviously, a bit fed up and all that. But Sammy's on the tip. They enjoyed the old bingo.
Oh, cool.
The bingo on that, so that was good. So I'm glad to have you on board for that one and stuff. Apparently, David spent a lot of time on his tablet, and not on tablets, just on the tablet. And Sammy's doing lots of jigsaws on that. And the last time I spotted them, she was. Seems to be, you can start off with little ones, but getting more and more complex, and that's really good. It's really good for the mind, isn't it?
It's on to 1,000 pieces yet.
That's it, 3D, that. But, no, well done, you guys.
When you're doing a night sky,
that's it.
Black.
Night sky, need stars overcast. Mr. David Smartest, right now. I tried to phone him, couldn't get the answer, and then about 5 minutes later, Mike rang up.
Yep.
And,
I heard.
I've got a call from Mr. Smart, so I put him through. Oh God, yeah. Straight away, my nemesis strikes at the very core of my being with his abuse. But David Smart's doing all right, and Tim was really good actually. Yeah. He was saying here a few days ago, last week maybe. He actually went out for a nice walk with his sister and his niece.
Good. Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean? Because obviously, over all this malarkey, people being stuck and that, so he was really happy about that. Really happy with that.
We've had the weather for going for walks as well. It's been lovely.
I couldn't get a speech about apparently Donna's all right as well, so everything down in his neck of the woods is doing fine. And I'll give you a ring next week, David. So I always like to ring up on a Friday morning so you can abuse me. Who else? I spoke to Dylan and Anne. They're doing all right. Same old, really, isn't it? You know what I mean? Just sort of just plodding on and stuff, which is the way we've got to do it, mate. We've got to just keep carrying on. Light at the end of the tunnel, etc., etc. But they're doing fine, they're doing fine. Spoke to Glenn. He's happy. Good. Very happy, actually. He said he had his first jab a few weeks ago. I don't know when he's going to get his second and that. But
usually within 3 months, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? 12 week, yeah.
There was a report out that says it works better if it's over 4, but I don't know.
Right. Well, no, it's never been done in the history of humanity before. We'll see. I'm still waiting for my superpowers to kick in. I haven't nuked yet.
You've been waiting for a while.
I suppose the superpower is that I'm not going to die if I get COVID, so that'll do for me. As I said, I tried to give the Rudds a ring, but I couldn't get through. So I will ring you a bit earlier next week, my man. What I'll do is, Anthony, I'll ring you about 11:45 because I'm not going to ring you between 11 and 12:30 because that's when you'll be doing the exercise to video.
It'll be a mystery exercise.
Well, it still will be exercise. Or will be exercise.
Yeah, it might not be Nick though.
Nah, it could be me. Imagine that. That'd be a short-lived segment, wasn't it? Okay, so
I'll just show half an hour of you with a pie.
That's it. It's like that's still that. Or with a pint. Yeah. So I'm just going to do a quick coming up things. Obviously, and you may want to talk about this. What we've got tonight on the old art staff.
So last week was our final session with Phil Hewitson, and we wrote a fantastic poem, a collective poem.
We'll be sharing with people next week, I believe.
Which we will be sharing with everybody next week. It's
cool.
all about Heathlands, and I think they've done a cracking job.
Yeah.
So
and then the week after, we can maybe do some highlights on this show.
Yeah, I think we will. This week, it is the final workshop from our very own Mistress Helen Walsh.
Go, Melissa.
And tonight, what she will be teaching us is how to do colograph printing.
A what now?
A what now? Colograph printing. It's where you create a plate to print from, and you do it by applying different textured materials. So you could put string on, you could put like...
I know what you mean.
What's that paper? The bubbly paper.
Chip.
Not chipboard.
No. You mean wallpaper with
the wallpaper with a
wood chip.
Wood chip.
No, it's not. I'm not going to mind that now. It's going to bother me. Kind of embossed wallpaper, that kind of thing. Yeah, so all those different kinds of things. We're going to create a plate.
Yeah,
now, normally with printing, what you do is you put ink or paint on top of the plate, and then you press your paper over it.
With you.
However,
What?
sending out paint to everybody didn't seem like a sensible idea. So what we're doing instead is we've given the guys wax crayons.
Nice.
So we'll be putting the paper over the top of the plate and then doing rubbings like you do with leaves and things.
Colograph rubbings.
And less faff,
Less faff, less mess.
Right.
So that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah,
and then next week, and that's 5 till 6 o'clock, I should say. 5 till 6 p.m.
Is that
today?
Right,
And I think I got all the times right on the emails. If I didn't, I will check, just in case.
So 5 till 6, and next week is our final evening Arts Live session. And what
For
now.
Yeah. What we're going to be doing is coming together and having a bit of a party, a bit of a celebration, and we're going to share all the different things that we've made over the past 6 months.
Nice. I'm sure you mentioned last week there was going to be cake involved.
Jackie's just come to my rescue. Anna Glipter.
That's the boy.
That's the fella. Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah, 1970.
So there you go. That is Arts Live tonight from 5 with Miss Helen Walsh.
Fantastic. Tune into that if you wish. I urge you to do so. You know what I mean? That's for you. Okay, what else we've got? We have, because of the week, next Tuesday, 1 p.m. Helen, is it? No? Aye.
Yes, 1 p.m.
Are you going to do a multi-bubble experience?
We're going to do a multi-bubble experience.
Maybe the green one this week, eh?
This week we're doing bingo calling. So you've got to guess the number from the bingo call.
17 antelopes, 4.2, etc.
There you go.
4 dozen.
We're doing
dozens.
comedy trivia.
Aye.
So name the comedy show, basically.
Excellent.
And Sarah has asked us to do a catchphrase picture round, which is brilliant, but I'm having a bit of trouble finding actual pictures from catchphrase.
Right, the only way you can do that, just have a bit of a side here, is do almost like a dingbat thing.
Well, no, that's
the only way it's going to work.
The thing, I can do dingbats, definitely.
Unless you do celebrity catchphrases, as in what people are known for.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's
I said we could trial YouTube for some old catchphrase things.
We will sort it out though. We will find a way. So there you go. 1 o'clock Tuesday pub quiz.
Mr. Chips.
It's good, but it's not right. Okay, so we've got that going. We've got a bit. 3 words to you. Marc's amazing balls.
Oh.
In what context am I saying those 3 words?
I don't know.
Well, you'll be very pleased to hear that it's what's been doing in the live cookery session on Tuesday.
Well, I still haven't been sent the recipe, Jackie.
Right. Well, that's we'll get it to you. We'll get it to you, Mark.
She said to us a week ago. She said to us a week ago she was going to do this, and I thought, yes, people could have the recipe like a good week in advance.
I'd imagine it would involve minced beef, maybe some breadcrumbs, bit of milk,
salt,
onions, whatever. But yeah, I've had Marc's meatballs before, and seriously, they're spot on. Absolutely.
Now,
So is this Marc's own recipe?
Think, see. I'm not right. They're making them from scratch, but Jack is going to cook a batch as well to show you how that, you know what I mean, at the end of it. So we've got timing sorted out. So that's coming up next Wednesday. I'm trying to think of anything else, Mark. Obviously, we've got the normal content we have, which you will have on your bit of sheet. One thing I do have to pick up, I think there's the signing thing on a Tuesday. It certainly was for this week. It said on the sheet that it started at 11:30.
Yeah, that was the document that I adjusted to make the new document out of. Nick had an appointment 1 week, so I didn't change the time, so I do apologise for that.
Don't worry, mate.
But it is sorted for the next one.
Yeah, so it's 11 o'clock on a Tuesday for the live sort of signing group, I believe. Was it a Tuesday? I think it was.
Yeah.
Well,
I think there was only one person that got lost out by it.
Aye. And these things happen, ladies and gentlemen. We're not infallible. Anything else at all before we sign off there, Alan?
Right, so Anthony's saying, and actually he has reminded me about something. The whole family are out and about next Friday.
All right. Okay.
So it might be better to maybe ring up earlier in the week.
I can do you Wednesday.
Wednesday, there you go.
I'll do you a ring on Wednesday. How's that? Yes, I can do Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, Anthony was a bit worried because they're going to be out and about all day.
Good.
Which, well...
I'm not being funny, Anthony. You'd have a far better time getting out about your family than speaking to me big bad self, but I will ring you on Wednesday.
Yeah, but he's a bit worried about getting back in time to do the art showcase.
Oh.
Well,
it's fine, because remember,
you
can watch it after the event.
It
does not have to be watched live.
Yeah.
Even if you got Ken back half an hour into it, you can still join.
Oh, you can. Yeah.
So Heather's saying, and hopefully we've just gone through this and explained this, Heather, has the timetable changed a bit? Because I was expecting to do exercise with Nick and instead got a recording with Annette, doing meditation with water.
Yeah, it was explained on the rota and on some previous shows.
I was looking on the tablet and it was an hour later. Yeah, sorry, we did get the timing slightly out.
Also, I'd just like to point out, Heather, the exercise videos that we've recorded in the past are actually all on our Facebook site. If you go
and a lot of them are on the website and
just
on
scroll
YouTube.
down,
and on YouTube and the website.
So if it doesn't, it doesn't have to. Well, it's 11 o'clock and it's on a Tuesday. You can do it whatever time you want. You can do it 6 o'clock on a Sunday at home. Just look it up yourself. Yeah.
So that is the end of the
fantastic. It's been a roller coaster ride, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have.
There's been some ups and there's been some downs.
There's been laughter, there's been tears, but we've got through it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the main thing. So we'll do another one of these next week.
I think so.
So a big old thank you very much to Mr. Mark Watson there. All these fingers on the knobs. Well, it's electronic knobs, it's all buttons and that now. The lovely Helen Tuck over there in the corner. And so from all of us, from the big bad self and all in the studio of infinite information. Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, stay safe, stay lucky, and goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.